Minds for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code 4Minds to save 10% off of your first purchase of a website or domain. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lexi.
And Celebrity Nicole.
Now, y'all know we love to keep that sushi clean, so we're going to tell y'all how much we love Salt XO. Now, I wasn't using this at first, I'm not going to lie. But Drea put me in.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pitbull Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Sam Houston Bearcats, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Bearcats will put total leather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So FIU's offense will take the field first. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Rides the back on the option to give.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
The Panthers are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. At the 35, he's got room. There he goes. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them. And you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bearcats offense will go to work for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator.
Going for a big play right off the bat. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. And the Bearcats want to pick up the tempo. Back to throw, it's Patterson. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards and set themselves up into manageable third down situation.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Panther! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Grabbed over the middle, it's Kearney.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. The Bearcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Bearcats want to crank the tempo.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Back to pass, it's Patterson. Gets it out quickly. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. No huddle offense to the line. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have 3 on that. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open man. There he goes to the left. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
The give to the lone running back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They'll go to the air on second and short. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Panthers will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
Wants to go up top. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, FIU. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Tight ends can be the quarterback's best friend down in this area of the field when the wind.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead.
Yo, that was an amazing catch. Oh,
they're dictating everything right now to the defense.
My mouth dropped. Pause. What? What? Yo. This game is crazy. Some crazy stuff just be happening on it, dude. Okay, really, I'm going way too far back. Really should have been 3. But that's cool. That was a deep. First of all, the deep pass, the anticipation. Bow. This boy here, and for him to hold on to the ball in the rain. JoJo Stone. Boy, you're special. You hear me?
The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Florida International. Great job by the back on the option. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've...
There he goes. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. Power football with the run. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. 2nd down now after the sack. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Give to the running back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Caught near the sticks, it's Stone. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Just keeps slinging it. Got it set up on the outside. At the 35, he's open. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the 1st half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the 1st half.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. He's got it on the move. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal, you're in scoring position.
Touchdown, Panthers. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Another rushing touchdown.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They're showing that toughness using the ground game to create breathing room. They've got it out to the 15. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter. Looking for blockers. He was hoping for something a little more. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a take.
He lobs one high down the left side. Snags it at the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Panthers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. Right on the money. Oh, he's got some space. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Gives it on the option. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end now in motion. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. He slings it deep to the left. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, FIU. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Flushed out of the pocket. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. gives it on the option. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. FIU will line up to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Florida International. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Snatches it on the right. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Here we go. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
FIU set up with another 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he was fortunate not... Lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. After getting absolutely nowhere on 2nd down, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. They end. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.